The Worship Center, you help our children experience freedom every day. They are able to achieve academically, socially, and they're able to grow.
I think when you are in a transition like this due to neglect within the home or abuse, coming to a facility like this where it really does feel like a true home when you may not have a real home.
We make a home for about 18 young men and women who come from broken homes, neglected backgrounds, abusive backgrounds, that sort of thing. We've struggled to make ends meet. Thanks to folks like Candace Williams and Ms. Tyson, our executive director, and people like you folks at the Worship Center, we've made it work. The last 3 years have been very difficult here at Children's Village. The state has cut our funding to the tune of about 15 to 20% of our budget. And we've not been able to do fundraisers because of the pandemic. But I want you to know that your contribution over the last 3 years has provided about 10% of our total operating budget for the year. And that's food, that's clothing, that's beds, that's tutors, that's social workers, that's buses to get kids back and forth to school, that's the fees so they can play sports at school and be in the band and be in the Boy Scouts and all of those things. All the costs that go along with being a boy or a girl and living a normal life. And I want you to know you've provided a substantial portion of that.
Knowing that they are going to wake up and that they are going to be fed, and also having clean clothing, and all of those things that we take for granted, these children are able to experience here at Children's Village. It's freedom, that they are free to be the best young people that they can be.
I hear so many stories from the staff, and like one that recently resonated with me was a young man who had went back home to Huntsville to be with his mom, had been placed back after he had been here with Children's Village, and everything wasn't working out. And so he had the opportunity to reach out to his social worker and requested to come back. When the world doesn't look like it cares, I have the freedom where someone else does care, and they're assisting in making me better, they're assisting in my future. So that's impactful. There's nothing else that I can think of, or another way that I can think of that's making an impact in the youth lives.
I want to say thank you to the Worship Center for helping the children at Children's Village experience freedom in their lives.
You will never know how much you've meant to Children's Village these last few years, and we so very much appreciate all you've done.